Somebody tell Dr. Nguzi, this is what an intellectual sounds like. Somebody go and tell Kyalkhupela, Lijwetse Mudoki Shingles, former ice boy, ya Julius Malema, former ice boy ya Ndate Mahlafuna. Yeah. Somebody go and tell that man, this is what a South African intellectual sounds like. A South African. Because in this matter that is happening in our country currently, are you a South African? At heart. I'm not talking about citizenship. I'm not talking about at heart. That's what you must ask yourself. Forget political affiliation, because this is not about political affiliation. This is what a true South African sounds like. Kuluma Pele, intellectual, South African intellectual.
Together at a point in time. So the point I'm making is, I fully recognize, understand, and believe that the coming together is very important. But it can't together at a point in time. So the point I'm making is, I fully recognize, understand, and believe that the coming together is very important. But it can't be the coming together at any cost. And it can't be the coming together where one group of people asserts itself on other groups of people, disregards their cultures, customs, and ways of life, attempts to destroy their contemporary spaces in their communities, corrupts and pollutes the environments they live in, and then says, now that we've done it, because I look like you, you must accept it, and accept that I'm legitimized in doing it. That is not right. That does not work. So if we are going to come together, and I pray and hope that we do, some of us do, the work that I do is about helping the continent come together. Go and look at the logos of my companies. 154, it's the African continent. My growth fund, African continent. But I recognize that when we come together, it has to first be on the basis of respect. Basis of respect, of honor. That I respect who you are, where you come from, and the people who brought you where you are. And I honor the spaces that you occupy. And I will not pollute or corrupt the spaces that you occupy. Because these spaces, whilst I'm a visitor here, these spaces are sacred to you. For some of us, the spaces that are being desecrated are sacred spaces. These are spaces that our parents were forced to walk on one side of the pavement when other people walk on another side of a pavement during apartheid. These are spaces where our parents were walking into certain environments and shops and stores, and there was a sign that says Blanca Salien, and they couldn't. These are sacred spaces. You don't get to come into those spaces. Tell us that our history is irrelevant. Desecrate those spaces, and then tell us to accept. Came together at a point in time. So the point I'm making is,
and Avusi is a Pan-Africanist of sorts. Tembegwa. This is what a South African intellectual